card red penalty.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Axel Witsel, is a real midfield gem. A very understated player who adds a real spine to that midfield. And he must be one of the hardest players to try and play around, I would think.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been knocked clear. And it's Witsel. That's destined for the flank. Very nicely done. Bale. Well, they could break here. Now it's Del Piero. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pull it. Witsel. Echeverri. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Pull it. That has been slung wide. Bale making good progress. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Reich. Blint. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Foot in. Unahi tries to pass it through. Unahi gets into a good position. And it's with the keeper.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Stam opts for safety, and it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Blint, Witzel, nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for move. There's the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Unahi, he's found a way through. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now it's Bale.
Pretty robust defending.
"15 minutes till half-time. And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Impressive jump. That's another chance. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Lamar. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for a runner. Schneider. Blint did well to stay calm there. Messi plays it short. He's a sharp little ball here. And now a sudden chance to counter. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Del Piero, played out to the left flank. Lamar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Look at the shot at goal! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Paris Saint-Germain just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paris Saint-Germain leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
So let's get the ball rolling. Paris Saint-Germain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider cuts out the pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Bullet goes looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in low. Lamar. Schneider into the channel. It's a promising position. Real chance! The message is clear, none shall pass. Paris Saint-Germain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Lamar picks it up out wide. That is lovely. In towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. And it's Messi. He's found a way past. That is headed for the middle. Right. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared away. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
And that's gone loose. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Messi really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Bale producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Echeverri, now it's Lamar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And it's Stuani. Stuani is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bale.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Echeverri. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Snyder. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And that's out of reach. Paris Saint-Germain still ahead by the game's only goal. 5 minutes left on the clock. Threads one in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Witsel, passing is crisp and sharp. Stuani. And it's made its way to him. Shifted it to the flank. And now the breakaway.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's the end. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet, a bonus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Nemanja Matic. He's a top-class defensive midfielder. He's physically dominant and is excellent at using those long legs to pinch the ball away with a clean tackle. He's a great anticipator of the game and just seems to be able to slot in wherever he's needed most, snuffing out opposition attacks before they can really get going.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. We're up and running then. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard played towards the other side.
Good switch that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pinamonti. Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside. He's found the way through. Schneider spread out to the left. Ites. And this is Del Piero. Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Bale. Caught offside that time. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Kone.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. Sassuolo always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That is good progress on the left. And it's made its way to him. Cross, he leaps for it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Cleared without hesitation. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vieira gets a foot in here. And Hullet! got away with one there. Garcia. And it's Matic. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Over to the right flank. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Schneider. Oh, sweet feet. Garcia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Bale. This might... Decent chance! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Matic. It says. And it's Kone. And he's forced to go back. Now Kone. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That'll be a throw-in.
Be disappointed.
The referee has just said play on. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. It's a promising position.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Matic. And it's Garcia. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Bullet chooses to go crossfield. Bale showing good feet. Oh, this looks sharp. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now there's a fine ball, and he was alert to it. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And he whips in across. He'll try to keep this alive. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Del Piero. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And it's Schneider. Schneider! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Spread to the right.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. Now it's Pinamonti. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pinamonti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Searching pass he's played there. Kone. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thuram clears it away. Shot could be on. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Succumbs to the pressure. That's a sharp pass. Stam can clear it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Pinches it off him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Maremovic. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Maremovic. And it's Garcia. Oh, no joy this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Pinamonti. Lovely bit of skill. Space for him to turn and look.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. He's had it taken off him. Stood up well to him there. Schneider. That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Garcia. And that's cause for mild irritation.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Look at that! And the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mbappe! That pass has been well intercepted. Alaba tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. Oh, given away. Lovely, now then. Xabi Alonso. Now, who's going to be first to this? Keogh are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's going to go a long way. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Rudiger.
Have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something...
And a chance! And he's found the net! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Just eases him off the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He shifted it to the flank. Now somewhat off target. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. Oh, tries a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Rodrigo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, can he get onto this? That pass isn't the best. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Lyon sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. That has been cut short. More and more pressure on the ball here. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And no, that was never going to make it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Valverde. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And Messi! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Valverde and Rodrigo. Tchouaméni, and it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Oh no, what has happened here? Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Alaba. And it's Rudiger. Now he's off and running. Koundé makes the interception. Mbappe! Mbappe! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Dijon certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking for the run. And he's got the... There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Tchouaméni, spread to the right. And Rodrigo. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Camavinga. That's going wide left. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Eder Militao gets it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tchouaméni. Now, can they get him away? Rudiger attempts a clearance. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, right place, right time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he welcomes it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. And Rodrigo. It's a searching pass. Shoots! Oh, he really got hold of that. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Rudiger. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Iho really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also translates...
Could be danger here! And he's running through. What a save by Diogo Costa!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Takes a shot! And it's Koundé. Koundé made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Where it came from. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ronaldinho plays it in. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Nunez. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. That's really well manoeuvred. Stam cuts out the pass. And this is Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Paris Saint-Germain leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, 1-0 the score. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has not gone well. And he's quick to return it. He's shifting De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
That's destined for the flank. And this is Ronaldo. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Koundé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And this is De Bruyne. And he shoots! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball, now how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Spread it left. In with the challenge. De Bruyne. Messi aims beyond the defence. And this is De Bruyne. Caught offside that time. It's run loose here. Spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Tries to pass it through. And De Bruyne! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
De Bruyne deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. He's got Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Yeah. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Down to business again.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He leaps for it! No, just not quite.
Joe Linton is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
No, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Linton. That's gone for a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Cavani constantly looking for the ball into the box. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, good take and a good air. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. Oh, good-looking ball.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bastoni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That pass isn't the best. Linton, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Jena. De Bruyne. He has a look up. It's Cavani! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cavani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement.
Japan get their 4th corner. De Bruyne with the short one. No way through, so back it comes.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. And the through ball. Chance for a shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should...
De Bruyne! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. He is through here. Rice. Somewhat off target.
Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And Messi! And he thumps it clear.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
Into
additionnel.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's picked his way through. Messi. Here, Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's been won straight back. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. It's a good foot in there. And that's it. The pressure finally lifts. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard...
And the shots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold clears. Costa Curta. Vieira, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Swung over, and it's Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's having a pop! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Snyder! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Snyder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Guardiola. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Schmeichel herring after the ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Snyder! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Camavinga.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Camavinga for Valverde. Now it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Kane. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Crosses it in here. Jimenez is there and he can get that clear. Kane. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Stam. Vieira. And here's Messi. That's good play. And here's Snyder. Snyder! Off the post! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're off again. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Ronaldo. Shot, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could move up a gear here. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mbappe. Cleared away. And it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And the return pass. Schneider. Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, he's seen an awful lot of the ball, and he's done some very good things with it. Until now, perhaps. He could well be stopped from here.
Schneider. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Marcó.
Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Takes on his marker. Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Costa Curta cannot be beaten that easily.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he plays one through. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Strong running down that left flank. Messi. Costa Curta. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lam. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going wide left. Back towards the middle. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Messi. Foot in. And he's gone searching crossfield. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo going after that. He's found a way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Guardiola. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta venturing down the left. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Fernandez. Now Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's running through. Chance for a shot! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Snyder! Guardiola. Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, nice touch. Oh, look at the space here. Snyder. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. Mbappe, and it's Kane. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely worked. Now who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. And he's whipped it across. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there's nothing quite like last-day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Paris Saint-Germain need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the pack.
Chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi ready to try one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Messi! Kubarsi. And it's Van Dijk. Fernandez. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's the keeper's ball.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Del Piero. Messi. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So they have it all to do again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dani Olmo getting forward. Dani Olmo tries a cross. Vieira. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set.
Mbappe! That's a fair try, but just off target. And this is Shevchenko, looking to play him in. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi. It's Camavinga. Hazard has created one goal already. And here's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Half-time getting close now. Fernandez. And it's Olmo. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Van Dijk. And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Looking for the run. Skims one in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional. Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate
And Messi! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 19. Cristiano
There's the whistle then
Ronaldo.
to start the second half. Camavinga. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
The most accurate pass. Spread to the right. Messi. Showing good feet. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Somewhat off target. And that has left him in a heap. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Kubasi. Van Dijk. Guardiola. And it's Azar. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. Kubasi. Out towards the flank. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Azar. Camavinga. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Dani Olmo. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And he plays one through. Messi has the space to scheme. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They have turned it round and they are celebrating. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all the...
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ronaldinho! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandez. Azar. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Dani Olmo. Stam wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Azar. Now it's Shevchenko. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So a Barcelona free kick.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Neymar goes for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
And here's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. And a chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Ødegaard. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Messi, and Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Camavinga. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lahm does well to get it back. It's a promising position. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ødegaard. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vardy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain clinched promotion, the draw enough to get them what they wanted. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that's a huge weight off their shoulders, Peter. The pressure must have been almost unbearable, and I know that through personal experience. There's plenty you can say about today's performance, but just this once, promotion is the only thing that matters.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Je vous rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre compréhension.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
That's going wide left, and it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Fernandez. Totti. That has been slung wide. Gets it! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a throw. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vardiol. Nicely aimed pass. First quarter of an hour gone.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Raul. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Fernandez. Vieira does well to get it back. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. Vardiol finds himself offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Fernandez. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's burst through, shot a goal! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Could be danger here. No way through there. Aimed beyond the defence. Totti. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandez. That ball looks a good one. And a chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola. And that has left him in a heap. And he was quick to react. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gerrard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Fernandes, who has set up 2 goals. Gerrard. And it's Totti. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Raul. And he's gone long. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fernandes. Some really good ball movement. He's a sharp little ball here. This might spell danger. And Raul! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Fernandes. Costa Curta. Time and again they are repelled. Gerrard. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Stam cuts out the pass. Totti. Gerrard. That has been cut short. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. That's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It is a very, very good save.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's rising! Against the crossbar. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, they can at least make a...
That could spell trouble. Costa Curta. And here's Fernandes. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, strongly challenged there. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this Cristiano Ronaldo! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Vieira calmly anticipates.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Schneider. That's at the end. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.